3, 2, 1.
It's the Puff and Steph podcast.
Puff and Steph together again, but separate. Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Steph, what's going on? How's your dining room?
It's pretty good. Can't complain. How's the studio doing? I miss it.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. Mm-hmm.
I do.
I know. I can't. How can I compete? There's no dogs here. I know.
That is true.
Like, it's tough. I just, like, if I told you a dog was going to be here tomorrow, maybe you'd show up. I don't know.
That would change things.
I'm sure at least that would be in consideration. Today's show brought to you by Freisinger Hyundai, right on the price, right on the bike. We're in the American Shaman PA studio. Have pain, anxiety, can't sleep? Well, meet with a wellness consultant. American Shaman PA. Life is better with the feather. Hempashealth.com. We kick off Wednesday shows with a Would You Rather, and I think this is very interesting. I'm going to give you the results of this particular survey, and I want to know, what would you do? A survey shows that 1 in 3 people, that's 33%, would rather lose a finger than their high-speed internet service.
Oh my gosh.
So,
that is ridiculous.
Is it though? Is it? I mean, think about it. Think about your right pinky finger. Does that really do anything?
I feel like I'd miss it if it wasn't there, but maybe I take it for granted. No.
I mean, let's be honest. On your left, you got to be careful because you want, when you get one of these rings, you want to make sure it looks good in pictures. So that's why I picked the right. Okay.
Right. Okay. So we're assuming you get to pick which finger you lose then.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
You get to pick the finger. If you say no, I want to keep my fingers, you have slow dial-up internet for the rest of your life. But if you let them, and it won't even hurt. They'll put you under. They'll chop your finger off. They'll wrap it up all nice. No chance of infection. It's just gone. Finger or internet? Answer
this
the question.
Is really hard because
answer the question.
I really don't want to say internet because that sounds so millennial of me. But I don't know. I don't want to lose a finger. Like for working out and lifting and typing, you need all of that.
I mean, really, your pinky does a lot of work during the workout process. Typing, I get.
I feel like you use your pinky to type.
Typing, I get. You're going to have to change the way you type. There's no doubt about that. But at least you'll be typing on something that has fast Wi-Fi.
I mean, I guess people do lose fingers and survive and end up being fine, which is comforting.
Yeah. They're thriving even.
But then when people ask you what happened to your finger, do you really want to have to tell people that you chose to have it chopped off because you didn't want slow internet? Do you want to have to tell that story to everybody?
And you know what? Here's the thing. Take my finger, because there's nothing more frustrating. And I think some of this has to do with the fact that you are younger than me. Did you even go through dial-up? Was that something you had to deal with?
Yes, I remember it. It's terrible.
How awful it was. And God forbid, you go to a house with Wi-Fi, or in my case, I would go off to school, right? Go off to college. Little Puff goes off to college. And I got that Ethernet, that fast internet in college, which still really wasn't even that fast, but it was still fast. And then I go home and my parents are still on the dial-up. Right? And I'm like, oh my God, Mom and Dad, this is the worst. Puff,
that is bad when you get used to something better.
Puff, get off the phone. I want to watch something. What, your 10-second clip that takes you 18 minutes to download?
That was the worst, when you couldn't talk on the phone and be on the internet at the same time. How crazy is that?
Right. So imagine having to go back in time like that, like you live in Afghanistan or something, or you're just rocking the fast internet with your hands looking like this.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I want my fingers to stay.
Whatever. Take my pinky. I'm good. I don't even tell Pop, how'd you lose that pinky? It was either that or I had to use dial-up. Oof, you made the right decision.
A lot of people would agree.
100%. No one's going to disagree. No one's going to be like, bro, that's really terrible of you. Why? I have the world's information at the tips of my 9 awesome fingers. Meanwhile,
no, most people would probably agree.
Meanwhile, Steph is over there in dial-up land with all her phalanges. Nope, I'm good. So,
hey, I respect that. You've made your mind up and you know what you want.
Enjoy your slow AF internet. According to a new survey, 86% of Americans have noticed changes in their personality during the past year in COVID quarantine. Want to know if this is you at all. 70% of Americans say they've read more and learned more during the pandemic and feel smarter. Is that you?
I started reading last summer. Yeah, I picked it up again.
Yeah.
And it does make me feel smart.
Nope, not me. 40% say they become more conscientious and open to new experiences. Yeah, nope, not me.
I think maybe because people just want to get out of the house and do something different. Maybe they don't care what it is.
58% say the media source they spend the most time on is either social media or streaming media. Only 20% report spending most of their time watching traditional television. That's where I am. I do not spend as much time in front of the TV as I used to, but that doesn't mean that I don't spend time in front of a screen. I am glued to my phone most days.
Right.
So, it is what it is. 30% say they've decreased their amount of personal belongings during the pandemic. Nope, I bought more stuff.
I think a lot of people bought more stuff because they wanted to like put in a home gym or buy a bunch of stuff they could do at home that they normally go out to do.
Yeah, I really tend to agree with you, and this is why it's only 30% say that they've decreased their amount of personal belongings. 70% are like us. They're like, no, bought more stuff, got more stuff, let's go. Come to my house and check out my stuff. Yeah,
I got rid of some clothes. Like I went through my closet at the beginning of it because I was like, I have so much free time, but that happened one time. That was it.
Yeah, did you get rid of any of them?
Some, really not very many in the grand scheme of things. I could have got rid of a lot more.
I mean, did you get rid of them or are they in bags waiting to be donated?
They're in my trunk waiting to be donated.
Nailed it. I don't know if you heard about this, but there was a kind of an internet myth going around that the janitor who worked at the Frito-Lay plant is the one who came up with the idea of flaming hot Cheetos.
Yes, I remember hearing that.
It's a lie. That completely threw my world apart when I read that.
What?
Yeah.
I believed it.
Let's see. A Cheeto executive says the claim that Richard Montañez has been saying, because it started with this guy who was like, yeah, no, I was a janitor there. I came up with the idea of flaming hot Cheetos. This dude has booked speaking engagements. He's become like famous because he said he was a janitor and he worked for Frito-Lay, came up with the idea of flaming hot flaming hot Cheetos. Flaming hot Cheerios would be gross. And they're like, oh, that's a great idea, janitor Richard. Not to say
and it was all a lie.
It was all a lie. Not to say that janitors can't come up with great ideas. I bet a lot of them can, but this one is lying about it.
So was he actually a janitor there, or is the whole thing a lie?
Yes, he was a janitor there. The company says it has no records of him playing any role in the snack's creation, not in any capacity. They said they've interviewed multiple personnel who were involved in the test market. All of them indicate that Richard was simply not involved. But this guy is going around the country saying he did this, and people are paying him to speak at their functions, and they're paying him a lot of money, thousands of dollars.
Yeah, that's insane. And it's not even true.
No.
Wow. How did he pull that off? And like, you can just make statements like that and make money for it, with no like confirmation that it's true.
Yeah. No. Did you know that Elon Musk got the idea of a Tesla from me? Yeah. No.
Did he?
Yeah. Don't look it up. But that happened. All right. Coming up.
I believe it.
Reasons to not stop wearing masks.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Freisinger Hyundai, a refreshingly different car buying experience. Freisinger Hyundai dedicates itself to customer satisfaction. From the initial sale to the maintenance you'll need during the life of the vehicle, Freisinger Hyundai treats you like family. Check out their large selection of both the latest Hyundai lineup to certified pre-owned and used vehicles. Come see how Freisinger Hyundai drives the difference and tailors the purchase process to your needs. Right on the price, right on the pike. Freisinger Hyundai, 6115 Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, 717-766-8422. During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com. Great news, everyone! American Shaman of PA's doors are back open for normal operations, and they're ready to bring you the much-needed relief that you've been waiting for. They care about their customers, and their customers keep coming back for more. Steve K says, American Shaman products drastically decrease my back pain and relieve my stress in just 1 month. Thank you. Stop by your local American Shaman of PA store for a free CBD sparkling water and free samples. Find their locations and more at hempushealth.com.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Now back to the Puff and Steph Podcast.
All right, so I don't know about you, but I'm super excited to never wear a mask again. Right?
I can't wait.
Right. I think we all are. Well, according to a story from The Guardian, after more than a year of coronavirus pandemic, some people, especially some women, are reluctant to give up wearing face masks. Here are just some of the reasons, and I want you to listen to this and really think about whether or not this is a good reason to keep the face mask on. 46-year-old New York professor. It has been such a relief to feel anonymous. It's like having a force field around me that says, don't see me. Yeah? No?
Makes sense.
No? But does it make sense to you?
No, I don't think so. I could see some benefits, but for me, that's not one of them. I can't wait to smile in public again and have people see that I'm smiling.
Well, the reason I'm asking you specifically is this is about women. Women saying that they're reluctant to remove the face mask, right? So I want to get your honest take. Do you feel anonymous when wearing a face mask, and are you ready to spread your wings like a beautiful butterfly and not feel anonymous?
I think the nice thing about it is that, first of all, if you have a pimple, people can't see it. If you have food in your teeth, people can't see it. But those are the only benefits that I can think of. I don't want to be anonymous. I want to smile at people, and see their smile.
A 25-year-old bookstore worker in Chicago says, often when a customer is being rude or saying off-color political things, I'm not allowed to make a face because it will set them off. With a mask, I don't have to smile at them or worry about keeping a neutral face. I've had customers very upset when I don't smile at them. Okay, couple things here. 1, get over yourself. 2, people who get mad at other people for not smiling, get over yourself. Everyone needs to get over themselves. If someone doesn't smile at me, I don't even think I register it, let alone care about it or even have a second thought. Maybe because it's been so long since I've seen anybody smile, because masks and stuff, but I just don't care if someone smiles at me. It doesn't ruin my day. So shame on you for telling someone you should smile at me when you're working in customer service. But even if someone does say that, just kind of write them off as a jerk. I think there's too many people out there who just refuse to ignore others when ignoring others is definitely the best course of action.
Right. Don't let that bother you. But I get it, because if people are rude to me, like you're trying to give them good customer service and they're rude, it is hard. But yeah, who cares if someone like isn't smiling at you? I know people that I work with have said they want to keep their mask on because then they can hide their facial expressions if they're annoyed with somebody.
You know, it's funny, when I was doing in-home sales, I had to wear a mask at certain things. I was definitely like sticking my tongue out at people. It was a funny game to me. Like behind my mask, I was like,
because they couldn't see
it. I wasn't making that noise because that'd be weird, but I was just sticking my tongue out like that, and they didn't know. They couldn't know. It's funny to me. It was very funny.
Yeah, because they have no idea.
A 44-year-old screenwriter who lives in LA said that wearing a mask in public after she's been vaccinated gives her emotional freedom. I don't want to feel the pressure of smiling at people to make sure everyone knows that I'm friendly and likable. Oh my God. I don't know who to get mad at. These people that say garbage like this, or society that makes them feel like they have to say garbage like this. I don't know. I think there's
maybe a little bit of both.
The thing is, I blame old men. There's too many
old men.
There's too many old men out there who tell women you should smile. Like, there's nobody my age telling women they should smile, right? There's no like mid-30 guys going, hey there, honey, you should smile more. Like, no, that's definitely an old man thing. And I guess if you're a woman who's heard old men tell you to smile more, maybe it gives you a complex. And even if you haven't, but you hear other women complain about like being told they should smile more, maybe it's like seared into your brain. You know what I mean?
It's true.
Have you been told? No, you haven't been told that. You smile plenty. Never mind. That's a dumb question.
Well, that's the thing. I have been told that. Probably only like once or twice. But I'm like, I literally smile all the time. I have no idea.
Who told you that?
I feel like that has happened. What scenario was it? It was in some kind of work environment. Maybe when I was serving. I can't remember the exact scenario, but you were right when you said it was an older man, and it was like, you need to smile more, honey. And it was said after he was being difficult and not friendly.
Yep, old man. It's not, ladies, listen, okay? Number one, calm down. Don't let a guy... Don't let some random old guy make you feel stupid. Number two, don't worry, they're gonna die soon, and they'll be gone, okay? And all that's left will be people like me who don't care if you smile. However, just being honest, you're more attractive when you smile. Most of the time.
I think that's true.
Unless you got jacked up teeth. But it's up to you whether or not you want to. I will never tell a woman they should smile more. But I am telling you this. As long as your teeth aren't jacked up, you probably look better when you smile. Just saying.
Right, because they say happy girls are the prettiest. I've heard that.
Just saying. You might find a guy who's into broody chicks. That's cool. 75-year-old woman in New Jersey said, in the United States, there is an obligation to appear happy. Oh, my God. And I get told to smile and be happy a lot, which is very annoying. This mask frees me from this. Just so you guys know, maybe you guys are told to smile more because you look unhappy, because you are unhappy, because you are told to smile a lot. Maybe it's some weird vicious circle.
It's a cycle. It is.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, you do you. Don't worry. Those dudes are going to die soon. And no one else is going to tell you that you should smile. There's nobody my age telling people to smile. It's just how it is.
I hope not.
And even if they are, get over it. It doesn't mean you have to smile. Just move on with your life and stop letting random strangers affect the way you think about yourself. I
can't agree with that, because I let what random strangers think about me affect me all the time.
To the point where you're not going to take your mask off when it's safe to take your mask off?
Oh, no, I can't wait to take my mask off. I'm counting down days.
Exactly. I mean, but hey, you do you. You guys do whatever you want. Same with the smiling thing. You want to keep your mask on? Go for it. Not my problem. Doesn't affect my life. Because your decisions don't affect my life, just like some dude's decision to tell you to smile really shouldn't affect yours too much. Just saying. See how that works? Okay. An Australian woman who should smile more named Angie Yen, just kidding, had her tonsils removed April 19th. 9 days later, the 27-year-old Australian dentist got in the shower, started singing something she always did, but she was shocked by the sound that she heard. Instead of her normal Aussie accent, Mrs. Yen suddenly had a foreign accent. She started singing and talking with an Irish accent.
No way. That's so cool.
Panicked, she phoned one of her friends who was in equal disbelief at Mrs. Yen's sudden change of accent. He remembered hearing about something called foreign accent syndrome, sent her some YouTube videos. She went to the doctor who said she was still healing from the surgery. Maybe her vocal cords had been damaged. But as the days wore on, Mrs. Yen said her new accent didn't go away, leaving her friends and family in disbelief. 12 days later, actually it's longer than that now, she still has the accent. So, yeah. She started out Australian, ended up Irish. To be honest, I think I'd rather be Australian. I think that's a sexier accent than Irish.
But Irish accents are also really cool, so it's nice that she gets to experience both in her life.
Right. No, that's a good point. So her younger year, I mean, she's 27, she's not that old. But the younger years, she was Australian, and now she's a very rare Australian-Irish person.
I wonder if this is real or if she's faking it for attention. No?
Ooh, Steph, that's a very me comment. I'm really proud of you for that. Very proud of you.
Hey, I just thought it and I had to say it.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. Coming up, this is an interesting way to catch a criminal.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Freisinger Hyundai, a refreshingly different car buying experience. Freisinger Hyundai dedicates itself to customer satisfaction. From the initial sale to the maintenance you'll need during the life of the vehicle, Freisinger Hyundai treats you like family. Check out their large selection of both the latest Hyundai lineup to certified pre-owned and used vehicles. Come see how Freisinger Hyundai drives the difference and tailors the purchase process to your needs. Right on the price, right on the pike. Freisinger Hyundai, 6115 Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, 717-766-8422. During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com. Great news, everyone. American Shaman of PA's doors are back open for normal operations, and they're ready to bring you the much-needed relief that you've been waiting for. They care about their customers, and their customers keep coming back for more. Steve K says, American Shaman products drastically decrease my back pain and relieve my stress in just 1 month. Thank you. Stop by your local American Shaman of PA store for a free CBD sparkling water and free samples. Find their locations and more at hempushealth.com.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Now back to the Puff and Steph Podcast.
I think this is brilliant because what do people love, Steph? Cookies. I wasn't going to give you a chance to answer. Cookies. People love cookies, right?
Amen.
The Camphora Bakery in Milwaukee, Wisconsin was burgled last month. There was a burglary.
Is burgled a word? That's kind of cool.
100%. Yep. It was burgled last month. But the guy who burgled the place, the burglar, if you will, his image was caught on security camera. The bakers were able to create a printed icing image of the crook on their sugar cookies and handed them out to customers with this message. If you recognize this man, please call the Milwaukee PD. The suspect was swiftly identified thanks to customer tips just hours after the bakery advertised the cookies. The police haven't caught the guy yet, but they know who he is. Why are we just thinking about this? That's
amazing.
We could have caught so many people. We should put all the terrorists on the cookies and just airdrop them into the terrorist places. And the people there are like, oh, I know that guy. He lives across the street. And he calls, hey, thanks for the cookie. The guy lives at 1234 Main Street.
Hey, it would work. It's a foolproof plan.
I see nothing wrong with this plan. The FBI, police departments everywhere should take after because people are like, if you hand someone a flyer, they're like, I can't eat this, and they throw it away. You know, if you nail something to a phone pole, you know, that's what I was looking for, or a tree, or a bulletin board at a Starbucks or anything like that, people don't care. They can't eat it. But if you hand out a cookie and they go, oh, what is this? It's a cookie. That looks delicious. Hey, I went to school with that guy. Yeah, no, this is delicious. I'm gonna phone the police right now.
Hey, it's Joe. I know him.
I'm telling you right now, we are on the verge of an amazing idea, and we have the Camphora Bakery in Milwaukee, Wisconsin to thank. This is a fantastic idea. Police departments all over the country should this is a great idea, right? Taxpayers fund police to, in turn, spend money at local bakeries, stimulating the marketplace, right? See where I'm going here? And then, in turn, we're catching the bad guys. People are getting fed. I'm liking this. I am liking this. And for the really, really, really dangerous people, maybe we print their image on a sheet cake or something. We take it a step further.
Yes. Any kind of baked goods. And I think it's a win for everybody.
Yeah. But we haven't caught this guy yet. Why not? Well, he committed the crime in a gluten-free area of the city. We're having we're having problems getting the word out for all these hippies who don't like gluten. No, I think it's brilliant. Good on them. All right, time to stump Steph. In the average household, it's the woman that does this 78% of the time. In the average household, it's the woman who does this 78% of the time.
Is it a typical a stereotypical thing that women do?
You know, if you told me to list 50 chores women would do, I don't know if I'd put it on this one. It's not, but it's also not a man chore either. It's something that a lot of people don't think about.
Is it some type of cleaning?
No, not really. It's more like it's more like upkeep or neatness, but not cleaning.
So what's the purpose of doing it?
To keep things neat and tidy, but it's not a cleaning thing, really.
To keep things neat and tidy. Picking up your kids' toys.
Nope.
Is it rearranging something to make it look more neat?
In a way, yeah. Yeah, in a way.
In what room of the house?
Ooh. Bedroom?
Is that a confident answer?
No, I didn't know whether or not to give it to you because I think it'll give it away, but yeah, bedroom.
Oh, making the bed.
Yeah. 78% of women in a relationship make the bed. Surveys show this is the number one thing a woman can say that will start a fight with her husband. What is it? This is the number one thing a woman can say that will start a fight with her husband.
Oh, jeez. Does it have to do with money?
Nope.
So this is a statement.
Yeah, I think it could be a statement. Yeah, it could start with a statement.
Does it have to do with something around the house?
Nope.
So not money, not something else. Does it have to do with the kids?
Nope.
What subject is it on? Like, what area of life?
What area of life?
Like, is it about work? Is it about
let's
running
say
errands?
their relationship, their marriage.
Something that she says that makes him mad.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know. I feel like there's so many directions this could go. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Something about their relationship.
How do I give this away or give you a hint without giving it away? The dogs didn't get it right either.
Good try, Miley.
Yeah, it involves their relationship. They don't have to have kids to fight about it. 99.9% of the time, it doesn't happen in the home.
Something in the car.
No. Well, I mean, I guess it could. He could see it out of the car. That was a hint.
He could see it out of the car.
And
like out of the car window?
Yeah, that's one place that it could go down.
I have no idea.
She accuses him of something.
And it doesn't have to do with his driving.
Correct.
She accuses him of something he's doing out of the car.
Maybe I didn't do this right. It could start in the car. It could be really anywhere, but probably not in the house. His wife is accusing.
So they're going somewhere.
His wife is accusing him of something. Don't focus on the car. I only said the car because it's out of the house.
So they're going somewhere.
Well, they could already be somewhere.
He's accusing him.
Like I said, it really doesn't involve in the house at all. That's why I used the car as an example.
Does it involve their family?
Nope.
One of their families?
Nope. The number one thing she'd accuse him, he'll probably deny it right away, but she accuses him of something, and that's what starts the fight.
Hitting on another woman.
You know what? Just for the sake of timing, I'll give it to you. It's just checking out another woman.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That'll start a fight.
Yeah, because he'll say no. He'll say no, even if it did happen. And she'll be like, yes, you did. And he went, no, I didn't. And even, he might, maybe she did catch him, maybe she didn't, but either way, fight's going to probably happen. I don't know if any time in the history of mankind has a guy gone, heck yeah, I was looking at, have you seen her? Oh my God. Like, what would you rather get into a fight about? Lying about it or being like, yeah, I had to look. Are you kidding me? You see what she was wearing? That butt dough.
Right, he's going to deny it.
I mean, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't in this situation. All right, friends, we'll be back tomorrow. We got an advice column on deck. We will see you then.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.